Hey Circus fam, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be doing a little bit of a challenge for myself, and I want to encourage any of you guys to give it a go as well. This week's video and part of this week I'm going to be challenging myself to do a shoulder flexibility routine because, well, when you do handstands, your shoulders, you develop a lot of muscles and you just lose a little bit of that flexibility in your range. And doing a shoulder flexibility routine is also really good for improving your posture, as it helps to get your shoulders more flexible and less tight and hunched up. Hunched up. The shoulder flexibility routine that I'm going to be doing is a fellow YouTuber's Tom Merrick. Now, he is a godsend. His channel is amazing and he has so many great videos on there. And one of them is a 15-minute follow along shoulder flexibility routine. So I'm going to be doing that for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. And we're gonna see how that goes. Yeah. First up, I'm just going to do like a little sort of like shoulder flexibility test against the wall to see sort of like how flexible I am now compared to the end of roughly this week. So let's go. So this first flexibility test that I'm going to do is just one to see how my overhead range is. So I'm keeping my back flat against a wall, and then I'm bringing my hands over the top of my head, keeping my back flat against the wall, and just seeing how far back I can get my arms. They get comfortably to about like here. Can't really get much further than that. So I did my first shoulder stretch yesterday, and I did that before my handstand routine, which was really nice to sort of like warm up my shoulders. I'm definitely feeling quite sore today, so getting to do that sort of like shoulder stretch today was really good for just sort of like loosening up and stretching out my shoulders. So we'll see how the rest of this week goes. I just did day number 4 of the shoulder stretching, and I have to say my shoulders have been feeling so good this week because they've just been like feeling super flexible, which is awesome. And it's really been helping with my like shoulder soreness in between my handstand sessions, so that's pretty good. So I just did my last day of the stretching, and today was really good because I actually did the stretching after my training, and that felt probably like the best time to do it, as it was sort of more of like a mobility / flexibility shoulder stretching. So that was actually a lot nicer after I train. And that also brings us to the end of this week, really, because that was like 5 days of the mobility stretching. And well, overall, I think this challenge went really well because I sort of got to experiment with when I could do the stretching, if it was like before my training, like I did sort of at the start of the week, or if it was like afterwards, like I did at the end of the week, which definitely worked the best out of everything that I did. And I've found some new like shoulder stretches that I'll add to my normal stretching routine, which will be really good. Yeah, I think those are like my main takeaways from this. I'll also show you guys if my like range has changed at all this time, and yeah, we'll see if that has actually changed. A little bit different. Probably like a little bit of range, because I could get to there, could get my hands there, but now I can get them flat. Oh, that's hard. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of improved, especially like the overhead like backwards range, which is kind of the most important one for me, as like I do a lot of overhead like pushing and pulling. Anyway, if you guys do end up giving this challenge a go, please let me know down in the comments. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like. And if you want to see more, consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time.